Lately, I've been noticing a big trend where creators use anime clips with AI voiceovers to share motivational life lessons. Since anime is one of the most watched genres worldwide and often has a motivational and philosophical touch, this approach works extremely well. However, using copyrighted anime is risky. So, I ask myself, is it possible to generate these clips with AI? Well, as it turns out, you can actually create anime clips that are as good, if not better, than actual anime. And the best part is you can do it entirely for free. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your own AI-generated anime shorts. Let's begin. How to write amazing scripts. First up, I'm going to use ChatGPT to create the scripts for these videos. Since these channels typically use scripts and quotes based on Stoic philosophy, I'll instruct ChatGPT to base the script on a Stoic principle. It's important to instruct ChatGPT to use modern, simple words and avoid hyperbolic language. This way, ChatGPT doesn't sound like a lawyer from the 18th century defending a man whose innocence is faker than a Kardashian's Instagram posts. I've added a quote I like for inspiration, and as you can see, ChatGPT generates 5 scripts you can use for your videos. For instance, this one talks about how life is like rough seas, and like a skilled captain, you need to sail through these storms instead of avoiding them because, as they say, calm seas never made a skilled sailor. How to create the voiceover. Next, let's create the voiceover. If you don't want a voiceover that sounds like Siri's annoying cousin, I recommend using 11 Labs. This is by far the most realistic voiceover software, and they have a free plan that gives you 20 minutes of voice generation a month. When you go to Voices on the left side of the screen, you can browse through hundreds of unique voices and pick one that fits best with your videos. Once you find a voice you like, paste it into your script and select Generate. Now the fun part begins. How to generate the anime clips. Let's start creating these AI-generated anime videos. For this, I'm going to use Pika, formerly known as Pika Labs. They offer a free plan that gives you 250 credits every month, and if you run out, you get 30 extra credits daily until the next month. I've already generated hundreds of videos and can confidently say I have a great prompt template you can use. I always start with the subject of the video. For instance, with my script about a skilled sailor in rough seas, I describe a sailboat in a storm. Then, describe the scenery, high waves, lightning, rain, and a dark ambiance. Lastly, specify the style of the video. Since we are making anime, I'll add Ghibli-style anime and hand-drawn to give it an authentic effect. You might think to change the aspect ratio to 9:16 since we're making short-form content, but I recommend leaving it at 16:9. The model is trained on anime videos that are always in 16:9, so this way, you'll get much better results. Later, you can crop it to fit the short-form aspect ratio. Next, set the frames per second to 12. This matches the frame rate of most animations and will give you better results. Since I want a lot of motion in the video, I'll add some camera motion and set the motion strength to 4. Lastly, I always recommend adding negative prompts, things you do not want in the video. I suggest adding words like ugly, distortion, deformation, blurry, and low quality. If something unwanted appears in your first generation, just add that to this list. Finally, add a seed number, which acts as a code for your generation. If you don't change anything and hit generate again, you'll get the same result. However, if you change the seed number, you'll get a variation of your generation. So if you generate something you like but isn't quite right, keep the seed number the same and adjust your prompt. If you generate something that isn't what you're looking for, simply change the seed number and try again. Now this is already looking okay. There's a sailboat, rain, and rough waves. However, there's something strange happening in the background that I definitely don't want, so I'm going to change the seed number and try again. Just keep doing this a couple of times until you get something you like. Either change the seed number or add to your regular or negative prompts, and you can achieve amazing results. What kind of background music should you use? Now that you have your video clips, you'll need to download some background music. If you plan to use these videos on Instagram or TikTok, you can simply download the latest viral music. However, if you're using these as YouTube shorts, I recommend using copyright-free music. Epidemic Sound has the largest library of copyright-free music, which is what I like to use. How to edit your video. For editing, you'll need software. I recommend using CapCut simply because it's free and very user-friendly. You can use any editing software you prefer since we'll only be using basic features. Start by uploading everything you've just downloaded and place the background music and voiceover on the editing timeline first. Your background music is crucial because it sets the tone of the video. All songs have something known as a drop or climax, which is often where the wavelengths of the song peak. Let's have a listen to illustrate. As you can hear, this is the most impactful part of the song, so you'll want to use this strategically in your video. In my case, I'm going to place the climax of the background music right before the last line of the voiceover, which is the main lesson I'm trying to teach the viewers. Now, shorten the background music and place it at the start of the editing timeline. You can cut off the rest of the background music by positioning the timing bar at the right point in the timeline and hitting the split button. Now it's time to start adding the generated videos. Before doing this, change the aspect ratio to 9:16 for short-form content. Simply drag the right videos onto the timeline, enlarge them to cover the entire screen, and adjust their placement as needed. Listen to the voiceover and pause where you want to switch to the next video. Shorten the clip and drag the next one onto the timeline. Again, enlarge the video and adjust its placement. Repeat these steps until your entire video is complete. Here's a small trick for working with different video styles or quality differences. Select all clips and go to Adjustments in the top right corner. Scroll down until you see the saturation slider. Set this to the left and adjust the brightness, for example, to -20. This will make the videos black and white and a bit darker, giving you a more dramatic feel, like watching a French art film, but sadly without all the nudity. Then go to Effects, search for black noise, and drag it on top of your video. This will help your videos match better and enhance the dramatic effect even further. This technique is widely used by other creators. The last thing you want to do is add captions to your video, also known as subtitles. About 40% of people who watch short-form content do so with the sound off or at a low volume. If you don't add captions, all those viewers won't watch your video, giving you almost no chance to go viral. Plus, captions are a great way to engage viewers, which helps with viewer retention and increases your chances of going viral, especially if you use animated captions. How to add animated captions. For this, I like to use SubMagic, an AI-powered tool that automatically transcribes your video and adds animated captions. You can use this program for free, but I recommend looking into a paid plan to unlock all features. I reached out to SubMagic and they created a special discount code for me to share with you guys. You can find the link to SubMagic along with the discount code and other tools used in the description of this video. Once you've signed up, select Create and upload the video you just made in CapCut. Then choose from one of the 50 languages SubMagic supports and select Transcribe. Within seconds, you'll have high-quality animated captions. You can choose from several viral pre-made caption templates, such as the Hiroi captions or the Mr. Beast style captions. Personally, I prefer the clean style of the Amani Godi captions for these types of videos. If you scroll down a bit, you can change the color, size, and position. If you select Edit Theme, you can change almost everything to create the exact style you want. Make sure to check if the transcription is correct or if you need to make manual adjustments. In this case, the transcription is already 100% correct. Once you're done, select Export in the top right corner and download your video. The final result. Now, let's have a look at the final result. A wise man once told me life is like steering a ship through rough seas. It's the storms and the waves that strengthen us. Like skilled captains, we must navigate through life's challenges. Our strength lies not in avoiding the storm, but in sailing through. Remember, calm seas never made a legendary sailor. And that's how you can create stunning AI-generated anime shorts for free. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more tips, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.